Store Designs, and today I'm going to show you how thin your coat should be when you're painting with Rethunk Junk paint. I've had a lot of people say that their paint isn't going as far as they thought it would, and they're coming back to buy more paint. When I can normally get a lot of pieces out of one can of paint. So I wanted to show you guys how thin your first coat should be. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be pretty ugly at first, but then the second coat goes right through and covers it all up completely. So let's get started, and I'm going to do these two end tables right here. This used to be a desk, and I cut it in half to make it two skinny end tables instead of the one child size desk. The end tables are so in style right now, the skinny ones. Everybody loves them, and everybody's splitting up vanities and desks and anything that has drawers to make these skinny end tables. So this was my first split, and I wanted to show y'all how it's gone. All right, so here we have the sides where I did some repair work. I had to fill a lot of spots where the desk was cut in half, and there were different things there. But I'm gonna do the drawers natural, and then I'm gonna paint the base and the tops black in Midnight. So I've already prepped my pieces with the prep. And then if you wanna see how to use this, then go to my video right here at the top. I'll put a link right here. And you can go see what the prep does and see how to use it and everything. And then I'm gonna be painting the pieces with Midnight. So let's get started. So this part right here is going to cover really well because it's already brown. And then this part might take maybe 3 coats, but this will definitely just take 2 coats. We'll just have to see kind of how it turns out. And then the top of this one is all the way sanded, and this one is not, so that'll make a difference too. So let's see how well the first coat does. This paint is so durable, like it lasts so long, no joke. I used an 8 ounce, this is a 32 ounce. I used an 8 ounce of fog to paint 4 coats on a secretary desk, and then 2 coats on a bathroom vanity. It only took 2 coats on the bathroom vanity, but it took 4 coats on the secretary desk. So it all depends on what you're painting over, on how many coats you're gonna need, but this paint goes a long way. So you can see I'm gonna need more coats on that part. But like I said, it's not gonna be pretty, and don't try to get full coverage on the first coat, because when you do that, you're putting unnecessary amounts of paint on there that's gonna take way longer to dry, and then you're still gonna need more coats on top of that, and it's gonna create runs. So really watch how much you're putting on there. Thin coats, and your paint will go a much longer. So here is the difference in, this was with no paint, and this is with the first coat. So you can still see some of the brown through it. You can still see all the brush strokes. Yeah, so there's that. And then I'll show you the difference in putting a first coat on this and then putting a first coat on unfinished wood, because this will probably take 3 coats, where this brown that looks like this will only take about 2. Okay, so here is the 2 pieces with just the first coat on them. So this top was the top that already had the brown stain on it, and this one was completely sanded. So if you're painting something that hasn't been, it's unfinished, then this is what your first coat will look like. It doesn't look, it's not full coverage. So it should still show through what you've already done. So whatever's under your paint should still be showing through on your first coat. The top of this looks pretty good, actually. It covered really well. As you can see, the side needs a second coat for sure. So let me show you guys how much paint I put on my brush for coat number 2. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so normally when I paint, I rake off what's on this side, and I rake off what's on both sides actually, and go ahead and go on with my second coat. Watch out, Hayden, so I don't paint you. All right, see that? So the second coat is pretty much completely covered. Rake off both sides and then start painting. So super thin coats make your paint go a lot further. Look at that difference. The second coat makes a whole lot of difference. So here's the before and after. And here is the finished product. So it ended up only taking 2 coats, even on the unfinished side, it still just only took 2 coats. So this paint really does go a really long way. And they turned out great. Love them. And they're kind of like manly too, so like I feel like a dude could totally buy these. So let me know what you guys think, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.